Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Better Than a Pill. I'm Carrie Van, and I'm so grateful and excited to be here again to share with you today. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about another very important tool for pain free movement, which is in the power of learning to work, release, and maintain our own fascia. So, we're going to start off by talking about what the fascia is and where it's located. So the fascia is connective tissue. It's a sheath of stringy connective tissue that I like to compare to like a spider web. It's located throughout the inside of our entire body, and it is a very important system in and of itself. It connects everything. It's made up of collagen, and collagen is a protein that provides strength and flexibility. There are actually 4 layers of fascia in the body. We have superficial, deep, visceral, and parietal. The area we are focusing in on for pain-free movement is the deep fascia, which surrounds the musculoskeletal system. And the fascia attaches to every muscle, tendon, and ligament inside of our bodies. So what does the fascia actually do? Well, fascia holds our muscles together. Fascia allows them to contract. It allows them to stretch. It also provides a smooth surface for our muscles and joints to slide against each other without creating friction or tears. The fascia also stabilizes our body structures and gives our body strength, and it separates our muscles and eases muscle tension. It also helps with joint stability and movement and improves our circulation. So the fascia provides an environment that enables all of our body systems to work together. So if we look at first healthy fascia, like I said, it is flexible and it stretches with us. It's also smooth and slippery in addition to being flexible. Unhealthy fascia is when the fascia tightens up. And when it tightens up, it can become gummy and crinkled. And these are called adhesions to the fascia. And this is what can restrict arm movement and cause pain, as well as painful health conditions. And the factors that contribute to the fascia forming these adhesions are a couple. One, it can be limited physical activity, just not getting in enough movement throughout our days. Also can be repetitive movements, movement that overworks one part of our body. It can be trauma that causes adhesions or surgery that causes them, or even injury. It's also important to make note that the fascia has a liquid in between the layers. Inflammation and trauma can occur when this dries up, and it can also damage the fascia. So that being said, we know healthy versus unhealthy. What can we do about our fascia when these adhesions form? And the good news is we can do a lot. We can release our own fascia. We can break down these adhesions. We can soften them up. We can realign our muscles, free up our muscles, and this allows for more effective movement. And you can do this on your own in almost any area, any part of the body. And it's just so effective and so helpful, and especially in combination with the habit of stretching. So it's just an amazing tool for eliminating pain, for pain management. I use it in my own body, and I love to see it helping people and people that I've helped over the years in many ways, improving their bodies. So it's just a tool that we don't want to ignore. And it's something that once it becomes a habit in your week can be life-changing and just very powerful, like I said, for pain relief and pain management. So how do we do this? Now, personally, I don't mess around. I've developed and used protocols that work, and I use certain tools that work really well. I would say one of the more basic tools that are probably more familiar to people is the foam roller. And this is good for some areas of our fascia. And I use it, and I encourage other people to use it for some things, but it is not good for everything. The other tools that I typically use are stationary devices, such as stationary devices for the feet, as well as different sizes of balls. And I am really particular about the types of fascia products and balls that I use, as well as the stationary devices. And this is just based on my experience. I've tried a lot of different things. I found a woman, a body worker that actually I worked with personally, and her products help my body. She has a product line. So those are the things that I use on my body and that I feel comfortable enough sharing with the clients that I work with. So yes, you can start off simple by using even a tennis ball, golf ball, lacrosse ball, and things like that. But as you get into fascia work, it is really nice to have balls that are designed to target certain areas of the body effectively. In fact, when I first started doing fascia work, initially I was really targeting in on the area of my feet and was able to heal my feet doing this work. I had chronic plantar fasciitis and other issues, and that's fully healed. In addition to working the feet, I advocate for working all parts of our body, the spine, the back, the hips, the shoulders, the neck, legs, and other areas. So a fascia regimen that we can check in with all of our body, see what's going on, can just be life-saving. So one last thing I would like to say is that, yes, as you can see, I get excited about this stuff. There is extreme benefit from working and maintaining our own fascia and getting to know our own fascia. And I also will say there is also benefit in getting body work done from a skilled practitioner. It could be somebody such as a rolfer or an active release specialist or a licensed massage therapist or somebody that you know has a positive effect on your body and is really to go a step further in addition to the work that you're doing on it and get at areas that you may not be able to get at yourself. So just want to point out, yes, there is value in that. I do that myself in addition to the work that I do with my own fascia, and I see other people do that as well. So anyway, that being said, just to recap, today we talked about the fascia, where it's located, what it is when it's healthy, unhealthy, and ways to manage our own fascia and thus control and eliminate pain in our bodies. So I hope you enjoyed this episode and I hope that you found it helpful. Remember, we do new episodes every week on Wednesday, and I look forward to having you join me then.